Hi, this is Jonathan. How you guys doing? In today's video, I'm going to feature this amp. This is the VOX Cambridge 50. As some of you might know, I've done a couple of reviews of the VOX Nutube amps, head, those mini micro heads, but all these you need a kind of a cabinet to drive them, you know, a 110 or a 112, you know, in order to hear what is all about. And those are really fine amp heads, you know. This one is a 50 watt amp. This is of course the VOX Cambridge. It features Nutube technology. It comes in with a VX12 speaker, 12-inch speaker, 11 amp models and 8 effects, you know, ranging from chorus, tremolo, phrases, reverb, different reverbs and delays, you know. Did I mention tremolo? Yeah. Right. So it's pretty interesting because you can have all this variation. Now, of course, you know, you have 11 amp models. You know, you can have a range of boutique amps to Fender sounding deluxe kind of amp to the Sodano high gain amps, you know, so it caters to all sort of music, you know. The good thing about this is that you can actually adjust your power, you know, your amp power from real as micro as can be to up to 50 watts, you know. You can go to 10, 25 in a variation, and it just varies, you know, how loud you can get and how much drive, or rather how much output that you are putting into the speakers. And I think that is so interesting and so welcoming because seldom you get amps like this. The fact that this is based on the Nutube technology means that it has amp simulation, so it simulates all the different amps ranging from Fender Deluxe to the ACs, their own AC you know, amps, as well as the higher gain amps like the Marshall and the Sodano high gain amps for metal. So in short, it caters to a whole range of music, you know. Now, all that is good, you know, when you're using this amp as a amp that you will put into your home studio. I think this is a great amp to record with. Given the fact that it gives you so many variations, and you take a little bit of time to kind of like get your sound right. Now, the only drawback is that the lack of comprehensive EQ. You know, it's missing the mid. You just have a low range and a high, and that's about it. There's no mid range control. I think you can only use either the delay or the reverb. You can use both. So these are limitations that you have. But mind you, there is a software that comes with this, you know, and you can actually, if you purchase this amp, you can actually download the software. And there are two softwares you download from, and they are Jambox and Tone Room. So these two software can help you record your guitar into your DAW, or you know, do intricate editing, you know, through the software. I guess this Tone Room, you can actually adjust your rate of chorus, you know, your rate of your phaser, you know, how much you want to go into, and the other settings that you have. I did not download the software, so I couldn't tell you in depth what the softwares are about, because I have too much software in my Mac right now. So I just don't want to like have any more software coming in, and you know what I mean. In any case, the software is there for you. So if you choose to purchase this amp, this software are really useful. I believe they are really useful. In terms of sound, you can get away with the simulation, say for example a boutique, you know, well, maybe model after a Dumble amp, you know, the clean boutique sound, or the Fender Deluxe, which I find has a little bit more compression than the rest of the models, the clean models. And because of the new tube, it kind of simulates the sort of subtle compression that tubes have when you play through a tube amp, and that I find is very useful. In terms of the higher gain models like the JCM, the Marshall JCM, it's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close. You need to do a little bit more EQ to get it to sound really, really close. And yeah, that's like, you have all these amps at your disposal. No, one thing that I wish they had is a effects loop. That would be great. You can actually plug in your whatever effects that you have. Maybe an additional chorus unit or something, instead of depending on the effects that is on the amp. Other than that, the amp is pretty. How should we say, a pretty neat package. If you're into getting, trying out certain sounds for your recording, or just jamming along, or just practicing at home. And it's light. It's so light. This is so easy to take. It's so easy to take and carry. And that's one thing good about this amp. And given the fact it's a 12-inch speaker, a Celestion 12-inch speaker, it's a no-brainer. If you want a compact amp, portable amp, and it gets pretty loud. 50 watts is no kid, it's it's a heavyweight guy. So 50 watts can get really loud in your house, right? So tell me what you think about this amp. Do you own one? And if you do, tell me what are your experiences. And if you don't, what do you think? Do you think this amp might constitute your new amp, an upcoming new amp? For me, I personally, I would rather have a tube amp, a real tube-driven amp. Amp simulations are fine, but I've been playing with amp simulations with my Helix and my Native. So, if I want to get a real physical amp, I want to get the physical tube. And that's the next amp that I'm going to review, which is the VOX. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the model, but it's going to be pretty neat. This is a great amp to have, and it's all tube. So anyway, watch out for the next video. Right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up, and join this channel if you want to. And you guys take care, and I'll see you again in the next video.